So our boy Nave, Gaming Together Nave, he's YouTube famous now. I went into his Discord server the other day. I think this was it was like Monday night. They were doing the people in his Discord server were doing this like Breaking Bad role playing thing. Like they were all picking characters they wanted to be and like changing their name and like their profile picture and stuff to different Breaking Bad characters. I mean, we're just spouting lines from the show and stuff. And so I was Hector, the old guy in the wheelchair, and I would just spam the bell emoji constantly, just like ding, 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 ding.
I don't know jack shit about Breaking Bad.
Oh,
Andre.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why?
it's not on purpose. It seems like a show I would definitely like. I've just never watched it.
That seems
You
on
should.
purpose. I mean, that's all you have to do. The only thing you have to do is watch it. And if you've chose to not watch it, that's on you.
Now you're playing with power.
Hey, it's Super Ghost. I still don't know what our intro is for this show, but this is it. This is the show. Well, Gerry and Beth and Greg, they all tapped out this episode. But that's fine. I've replaced them. This is the new Super Ghost. I've assembled my dream team. I gathered the finest men from the internet, and well, I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say. I basically put together our League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I've got Dre and Steve, both from Fine Time, and we've got Darren from Pixels and Polygons. What's up, man? Thanks for hopping on tonight.
Yes. I saw the bat signal via a Discord message and declined. And then 5 minutes later, I accepted because apparently my wife didn't care that I was going to sit at my computer for this long today. And here I am.
All right. Hello.
She's got lots of young Sheldon to watch, so she didn't give a damn.
No, I want to make sure that's clear. She is not a young Sheldon fan, nor is she a young Sheldon watcher.
Okay.
She's exclusively watches
Clear the
Vampire
allegations.
Diaries and
Ooh.
other hit CW shows.
Okay,
Yes.
but what are her
Ooh.
feelings on Georgie and what's her name's first marriage? Because that's the third spinoff in the Big Bang Theory universe.
There's another
I didn't know.
spinoff.
Oh no. Mm-mm. Unaware of it.
Is this like the new All in the Family where everything's just going to stem from that for like a whole decade?
Only if this doesn't die.
It's got it. Someone needs to end the bloodline. We need to go. Well, I guess that's what this new spinoff is doing. Never mind.
If you see young Sheldon, can you do what needs to be done?
No. It's like there's an arc of Uncanny X-Force where they had to protect a young Apocalypse, but that was the concern of like, we should just kill him now so he doesn't do what he's going to inevitably do. And this is essentially that storyline. Kill young Sheldon.
You get a time machine and they give you a list of like 3 choices. It's like, all right, Hitler, someone else, I don't know, and then young Sheldon, or I guess Chuck Lorre or Chuck Lorre, however you say it. Whoever does that shit.
Yeah.
Take him out.
Yeah. Just take it. Just you know, it just it reminds me of that guy who got banned from Twitter for having like the AI picture of like baby Elon Musk, and it's the same thing. Like, can you do what needs to be done if you go back in time? Of course, he specifically got banned for that because asshole probably saw it.
This is a good episode. This is gonna be all people who we'd assassinate if we went back in time.
You go back. I would assassinate. Come up with some cockamamie. I don't know. It's like Deathloop, but cool. You get to go like assassinate like
John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah,
Carrie Underwood.
Sneaking up on Carrie Underwood. Is that what you said?
I mean, I thought we were throwing out names. I'm sorry. Did she not do anything wrong? Sorry, Carrie Underwood.
No, Carrie Underwood.
Whoops.
Is that what you said?
I love it. No, that's perfect. I can't do better than that.
I don't know. I think we could stop Tim Allen before he makes Santa
Oh,
Claus
Tim Allen
4,
would be
right?
good. Tim Allen would be good.
Oh, yeah. That's a pretty good call. Or Christmas. Wait.
Oh?
Did Santa Claus 4 come out before Christmas with the Cranks?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's
my
a
Tim
Santa
Allen
Claus
timeline.
4?
I hope not. They made 3.
Oh, Lord.
Fuck. Was it?
I've never seen them. So
I think the second one he gets married. and then the third one, they have a kid or something, and then I think there is a fourth one. Unfortunately, I'm gonna look it up.
this is a sweet. I forgot the Super Ghost is built on looking stuff up. I forgot about that.
Martin Short.
I remember you tried. I remember during Grandia 2, you try to look something up. I'm like, stop it. We don't. No learning. No learning during the show.
I don't.
You do all your learning in advance.
Yes,
that's what the show notes are for.
No learning.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks. I've still got that super pod dog in me.
You know that song by Garbage, Dog New Tricks? It's on their first record. I love that song.
One Garbage song.
Which is?
Is it I'm Only Happy When It Rains? Is that a Garbage song?
Yeah, that's a Garbage song. Yep.
Okay, cool.
That's on that record.
Hell yeah.
I love Dog New Tricks. I love that record.
Oh, okay. So there was not a Santa Claus 4, but there was a television series called The Santa Clauses. So it continued on. Yeah, it continued on.
That's worse.
With Tim Allen. Man, that right-wing Santa Claus just delivering one Barbie because he's got to save plastics from the tariffs. Not sure if this is the cast. Whoops, I'm coming for Carrie Underwood, and I'm getting political. I don't know if I'm overstepping.
Do Carrie Underwood fans have like a name? Like, because you know how like little Lady Gaga fans are like monsters, right? Mm-hmm. Or like, you know, like
Swifties. Yeah,
Swifties, right? Like, do Carrie Underwood fans have a name? Is she to that level of?
Yeah,
I don't know.
They do. Yeah, they're undercarriages.
That's good. I was gonna say the Underwoodlanders. Undertows. The Underwoodlanders.
Oh my god, dude.
Underwood elves? No.
Man, maybe I am properly dressed for this show. I tell you what.
The Underwoodies.
Hey, that's the favorite. Never mind.
Okay. New merch idea for Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood, if you're listening, you can steal this. Okay, so you get like the eggplant emoji, right? And then it says, "I've got a Woody for Carrie Underwood." Free money.
Yes.
Boom.
I'm clapping for you. I'm clapping for you. Love it.
Potential $1 million
Steve
idea.
doesn't approve, I don't think.
I'm just confused.
We'll tell you about it when you're older.
No, I think I understand, but never mind.
Okay, you think. Hey, if you don't understand something, it's always good to talk about it. You can ask questions.
The market. I don't understand who we're selling it to.
Oh.
Carrie Underwood fans.
Carrie Underwood fans. He already told you, dumbass. God. Don't you understand anything about commerce?
Clearly not.
God. What's the crazy tariff? I mean, look, I know we all play video games, but like obviously it's tariff city right now. The PlayStation 5 as of this recording has just gone up $50.
Oh yeah, that's
Has there been anything in your lives, guys, that has been like destroyed by this right now? Maybe not destroyed, maybe that's a little, but like you're looking at your wallet like oof right
anything
now.
Anbernic.
Oh, the
once they run out of stock in the US, once they run out of stock in the US, you're gonna start buying from China, and
oof, good God, man,
big old hit to the old wallet.
I'm gonna regret
that fucking sucks.
I'm gonna regret asking this in 2 seconds. Don't you have enough Anbernic stuff, Aaron?
He never does.
I have one handheld and I have one controller, but I'm like, I really want that Game Boy Advance SP looking motherfucker.
Okay, it feels like you have more than one of those things though. Like you're Anbernic presenting, you know.
He's Anbernic pilled right now. Like he needs.
It feels
more.
like you have like at least 4.
I only have one.
Well, as much as he talks about it, it does feel like he has more. Yeah.
I think I'm everything pilled. Like once I'm really on board with something, I'll shill it until the day I die. So like Anbernic, Grandia 2, Custom Robo, Bones Coffee, Orange Kickstart.
You with the Custom Robo, man. You were like the world's #1 like custom roboer.
Hey, I can't wait till it comes out on GameCube, Nintendo Classics. But
I played through with my shitty Japanese a couple years ago when I was much shittier at Japanese than I am now. I played through Custom Robo on Nintendo 64 app, the Japanese one, and I got through it. I beat the game, but that was tough. I'd probably have an easier time now. I can read a lot more, but boy, that was
the game.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it, and the V2 is on there too. I should play that as well. I had Custom Robo. I had that GameCube game, but I didn't really get into it. I can't wait for that to come to Nintendo Classics. I'll definitely play it again. At the time, I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. The tariff thing for me in my life is Polaroid, because I shoot Polaroid film. The price of Polaroid film has gone through the fucking roof, dude. It is crazy right now. Like, you're looking at like almost $25 a pack for 8 pictures. That's fucking nuts. It's over $3 a picture. Polaroid has always been expensive, don't get me wrong. Like, it's always been an expensive format to shoot. Now it's just ridiculous. I can't buy it like I used to. So not right now anyway.
And you cue the Breaking Bad theme song, and you're like making your own like bootleg Polaroid film and shit.
They will come after your ass. Oh my god, well, because someone asked me that, who doesn't know a lot about the stuff. He's like, is there like bootleg like Polaroid film? Can you buy like the cheap shit? Is there like generic? I'm like, no, Polaroid has that shit on lock. You have to buy it theirs, or that's it. Like, it ain't happening. It's not like toilet paper where it's like you can get some Kroger toilet paper or something. It's just not happening.
That sucks ass.
Check this out, guys. I know this is an audio medium, but I want you to see this. Look at this 90s bitch I got right here. You see that?
It's all good. Show it off. We're a video podcast now.
Oh, that's right. Look at this thing. Look how bubbly and like, man. I think it's like it's from 95 or 96. This thing shoots great pictures, and it looks like it's from a Spice Girls video. It is. I mean, it is fantastic.
Slam it to the left.
The handle was broken off here on the side. That's fine, but like, I mean, I'll take it. I took it. Cost me $16 on eBay to shoot some pictures, but now the film now is more expensive than the fucking camera you can buy for cheap.
So what you're saying is I need to shut down my Polaroid film operation?
Yeah, your Polaroid is not. Yeah, do the same rainbow like font and everything, all the same motif, same thing.
Ooh.
You know, okay, you guys ever see this? Like, if you go like, I don't know, you see like a billboard or something, and they're not allowed to say like Google, but they'll say search in like the Google like letter, like the same colors as Google. Yeah, something like that. Polaroid. It's fine. It'll say pictures, but in the various rainbow color letters. Yeah, pictures.
I've got a new podcast idea. So remember the Talk Boy or whatever from Home Alone?
Yeah.
Everybody records their tracks on that, and then you would like, no, hang on, I didn't think this all the way through. Actually, I went that far with the Talk Boys, and then like how, I guess you could have like 4 stereos with like each cassette tape and have them going all at the same time, and just like record the whole thing on another stereo. So I need 5 stereos and 4 Talk Boys.
Are you trying to do like Dolby 5.1 surround sound with Talk Boys or something? Are you like?
Okay, but where do the yak backs I just found at the thrift store come in?
Oh man! Oh, this is a perfect idea.
I forgot you're on video. I should have just done a whole Polaroid show, and I should have just made this my show. Basically, I forgot people are going to see this.
It's not too late. It's never too late.
I don't think I have anything else around here.
To quote whatever band played that song.
Never. You know what we need to start doing? That remind me. And never too late. We need to start bringing back where the band would spell it with like never too late, like 2 with a 2, like the number 2.
Oh.
Never too late. We need to start doing that shit again.
Oh, so it's okay when they do that, but when I do that as a joke in the Discord, you're like, no, penalty box.
No, but yeah, penalty because you do it with like Splatoon, like SPLAT, you know, like number 2N. No, we can't put it in the middle of a.
No,
we can't put it in the middle.
David Fincher's,
like driver with like the driver 3 with like the 3 in there. No, we're not
7.
No.
David Fincher's 7 SE number 7EN. No, I'm on board.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, see, like no, we don't. We didn't need to put it in words.
More numbers in words. I'm team number in word.
I don't like the numbers in words. I like the numbers to replace words, like looking for you, like number for
or like
you.
boys to men.
Yeah, like boys to men. They went all the way. They did the Roman numeral 2, which like I'm a Roman numeral hater, but even I have to admit that's cool.
So you're not only going to shit on me doing it, you're also going to be like, oh, Roman numerals were okay this one time.
I admit it's cool. I do not approve.
They get the Dre pass. the Dre Roman numeral pass.
Yeah, this is not the recording I thought this was going to be today, I gotta say.
I did not know anything what this recording was going to be.
I mean, I didn't either, but I didn't think it was going to be this.
Oh, I do have one more. Hold on, I do have one more.
Hell yeah, bring it on.
Check out this old bitch from the early '80s. Look at this thing.
Hell yeah, it's got a little mirror and everything too.
Does that thing still take pictures?
That's the thing about old Polaroids. They all still work, basically, because there's no batteries inside or anything to go bad. The battery's in, like, the film cartridge. You know what I mean? That's what powers it, because they can't even turn on without anything in there. So they all pretty much work. Yeah, so even if you see one on eBay and it says, like, untested, don't know, like, 90% of the time it works.
That did not know.
It's not one of those things you have to worry about.
Today I learned.
It's not like buying old consoles or something on eBay, which I don't do, but I would imagine like the lasers can go bad, or just like you get a random like PS1 or something on, is it going to work?
Filled
Who knows?
with bees.
Yeah.
Bees if you're lucky.
I wish I got something full of bees. That would be so rad. I wish I had a mouse family inside of an old PS2. Like they're like the rescuers, like they live there.
Rescuers. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need more. We talked about this, didn't we, a couple weeks ago, Steve? Because they had that game at the Direct, the mouse game.
Yeah, Vela, but I don't think I need them living in my PS5.
Why not?
Just
it's big enough.
But I don't know.
It's huge. It's cavernous in there. You know how many mice can fit in a PS5?
Oh, I bet you could fit so many mice inside the original Xbox One.
I think the PS5 is bigger.
In my mind.
I feel like it's actually bigger.
I'm kind of scared to move my PS5, so I think you could fit a mouse colony in there.
It's right behind me, but I can't tell. I don't know. I think if mini meese can fit in the PS5.
Jesus Christ.
Very mini meese.
Hey, this is the show. This is Super Ghost. Hey, we still haven't done the full intro yet.
Wait, what?
No, there's still so much more to do. The Dre like Kramer slid in and was like Polaroids and tariffs.
Yeah. I'm talking. Sorry, you should have just said.
Okay,
yeah, look, you get me on a show and I just start talking, baby. You need to take the wheel back.
Just wait, did Carrie Underwood sing that Jesus Take the Wheel song? Did we take this full circle?
Yes. I think she did.
Oh, back to Carrie Underwood. It all comes back.
Take the wheel. I'm gonna. Right. If you leave me to my own devices, I'm just gonna host a show. I don't know what show I'm hosting, but I'm just gonna start doing it.
Okay, well, yep. This is Super Ghost. As I mentioned before, yeah, everybody else is out. Replaced everybody with Dre, Steve, and Darren. This is the new show for this week, anyway. So, yeah, we're gonna do the old guest question. Dre, I know you've done it before, but fuck it, Steve and Darren haven't done it, so you're gonna do it again. We'll start with Darren though. Hey, what's your favorite gaming memory?
Favorite gaming memory? Oh yeah. Boy. Oh my gosh. I was talking about NBA Jam earlier, and I'll share this one. This is a sentimental memory. Didn't have a lot of money growing up and all that stuff. And little Darren wanted NBA Jam Tournament Edition for Sega Genesis, for Christmas. And it was getting close to Christmas. My mom couldn't find a copy of it, but she wanted to get it for me. And so she actually went out probably days before Christmas and found some mom and pop rental shop that had it. So rented it and wrapped it up and everything, so that on Christmas morning I could open it up and have a copy, and it was an IOU inside as well to oh, I'm not crying. I just have allergies.
We believe you.
Let it all out.
But it was just super rad, to have her come in clutch like that and make magic happen as a parent to give the kid what they want. This is what people come
That's
to the
so fucking
podcast
cool.
for. So they want to hear grown men cry about NBA Jam. But no,
that's fucking awesome.
but yeah, then I got to keep it. We had this ridiculous like late bill and everything, and she didn't care. Like that was part of the package. And then when Walmart or whatever had it in stock, she bought the full like legitimate copy. And all I did was I kept the rental cartridge, and we gave back like the new copy to the rental place, so I could keep my stats and my initials and my playthrough and all that stuff on it. Yeah, it was important.
That's interesting.
I wanted to beat all 29 NBA teams, and I got to keep my record going. I didn't want to start over.
That was the shitty part about renting a game like that too, because you couldn't unless they were password. Well, because that's the thing. If they were password driven, the password was so gargantuan. It was just like.
I mean, I would have been okay with that password because I would have trusted. I mean, I've been burned in passwords before, so like writing it down very accurately and really thick and everything, really confident on it and everything. But yeah, that's a good memory. It's a good Christmas memory. But like, just as a parent, I have 3 daughters and all that stuff now, and so sometimes when I'm not sure how things are going to work out. Like, I'm like, well, you know what? Like, you can make some magic. You can pull a rabbit out of a hat sometimes and come in clutch and just do the right thing. And luckily, I'm not in the same situation I was when I was a child. Like, I'm able to provide better for my kids, and that's because I learned lessons and stuff from my parents. And that was a cool one of a way you can still come through for them and not let them know about probably the stresses she was going through herself. Just like, hey, how do I buy this damn kid a goddamn video game? These things are expensive. Stupid NBA Jam. Oh, whatever. Let's get it for him. But that's my memory.
That's great.
That's an awesome one. Steve, you can do the next one if you want. What's your favorite gaming memory?
Oh, I'm gonna have to cheat a little bit. Okay, if we're following me from Fine Time, we all know I love the Super Nintendo. And my favorite game on the Super Nintendo, Earthbound.
Yes.
This is going to be my 3rd or 4th playthrough of the game. I'm in late middle school, early high school at this point. It's the middle of the summer. It's hot out. I got the AC blaring in the room. And it's at that point of the game where, in that short, tiny window where I can get the Sword of Kings. For anyone that doesn't know, there's this it's the only weapon that the 4th character that joins you, Pooh, can use. Only one enemy can drop it. It's a 1 in 128 shot. Basically 1% chance this thing's gonna drop it. And I'm just sitting there in the AC in this blazing hot summer, and I'm like, you know what? I've never gotten this thing before. Let's just go for it. I'm sitting there for hours. Just watching the "you win" chime again and again, because if you don't know, you can just skip battles entirely, and I was way overpowered for these things. I don't even need the damn sword at this point. It would just be nice to have, to see if it even really existed at this stage, because I've never actually seen this thing before. I've only read about it in Nintendo Power or whatever. 4 fucking a.m. You won. Super Starman has a present. It has the Sword of Kings. You can't carry shit anymore. Would you like to drop a knife? Okay, fine. We'll throw away some soup. Okay, you have the Sword of Kings. I don't know. I must have jumped up and made a loud noise. Steve, it is 4 a.m. Go the fuck to sleep. Okay. Sorry.
Hey. I got the Sword of King. You should have just yelled back, what do you...
I was not
Sword of Kings.
doing any of that, but I wasn't taking chances. I just turned off the TV without turning off the game. Like, we'll
that secret trick.
Starman Deluxe later. I'm like, we'll get back to this real soon.
Yeah.
So I played Earthbound when it came out. I never got the Sword of Kings. I tried a little bit, but I didn't try it as long as you. The second time I played the game was on 3DS Virtual Console. My second encounter, I got the fucking thing. I wasn't even trying to get it. It just gave it to me. I was just like, okay, sure. I'll take that.
I got it again on Wii U after trying, because I wanted to show off on Miiverse. Remember Miiverse?
Yeah.
No.
When you could show it off to like 100 people. Yeah, I did that there. And then I tried it on the Switch version. I'm like, well, I'm not fucking getting this. I'm even texting Andre while I'm doing it on the Discord while I'm doing this. Well, I fucking give up. I don't need to prove this to anyone. I already did this twice. And then on my way to Starman Deluxe, hey, Super Starman dropped the thing. It's the Sword. Holy fucking shit.
Hey, yeah, I got that. Is when I was not trying for it, I did not. Well, because like the 1 in 128 chance was in the manual / like strategy guide for the game. It tells you that, so I was just like, okay, I know what numbers mean. Maybe I can try. Oh, that's taking a while. Forget it. So it just 3DS blessed me very quickly,
as it does everybody else. God bless the 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but that's
God
really
bless the 3DS.
Trey, what's yours? I remember asking you this on another episode, but I don't remember. So fuck it. Any game memory
I'll
at
come
all.
up with a different one. Okay, so
Yeah.
like here along the lines of Darren here, I did not. I mean, like my mom was a single mom for the most part. We didn't really. I mean, she got some child support, but it was tough. It's not like we had no money, but we definitely have money for video games all the time. But she did her best. In February 1990, Mario 3 comes out. That thing's impossible to find. It was like the first game I remember being like hyped and remembering like when something is going to come out because it was such a big deal, obviously. We couldn't find this thing in February. March rolls around. My birthday's in May. So, obviously it's something I want for your birthday. She knows that. I don't know where she found this thing. Not only did I get Mario 3, I got Mario 2 and all 4 Ninja Turtle action figures, like all 4 of the turtles, because those were impossible to find too. I remember because we'd go bowling on Saturday morning. It was right next to a Kmart. We go to Kmart, right, to get lunch or whatever. I'd always scour because at that time action figures were pretty cheap, just a few bucks. So we'd go in there and I'd get like a Foot Soldier, a Rock Soldier, April O'Neil, whatever, Krang. Never had the turtles. Those were always sold out. All fucking 4 of them she had in this package. I was blown away. Holy shit. That still blows me away. It's crazy. I think she camped I can't remember the name of the toy stores. There was a toy store that was local to San Diego that there was only like 6 of them in town or something like that. She found one apparently, and she was like, she knew this is back when you couldn't do this shit. I don't know, she called them and found out when a shipment was or whatever she did, but she got all 4 of the turtles. Yeah, so I was like, because again, this was like months of me just having, well, here's another Foot Soldier. Here's a, I had the Rat King, right? I had the Rat King on the vehicle, like it's almost like the thing you see in like Turtles in Time, right, where you have to fight them on the vehicle. That thing I had, right? I just did not have the turtles until then. So yeah, I think about that.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I think the one gaming memory that sticks out to me is it's kind of on brand with yours and Darren's, and like there was I forget what grade I was in, but we went on this trip to Des Moines. What was it? I forget where we all went, but I brought my Game Boy Advance along with me because it was a long drive in the old school bus, and we were driving to a billion places. So I thought, okay, cool, I'll get some Pokemon in or like whatever I was playing. But somewhere along the way, I ended up losing it. I don't know if I lost it. My Game Boy Advance, I might have lost it on the bus or one of the places we went to or the place that I think we just stayed at a hotel. I don't remember where we slept or whatever, but I called my mom because I had my little like track phone. I called her up. I was like, "Mom, I lost my Game Boy. I don't know where it is." And I still have my like I had my sock full of games. Like I didn't have a case for it or anything like that. I just I had all my games in like a big tube sock, and I put my Game Boy in there too, but I lost it. But then I got home from the trip. I was all bummed, didn't have a Game Boy to play on the ride home. I was like, what am I supposed to do with all this time? God. But I got back and my mom had went and got me a new Game Boy Advance and an even cooler one because I had the original like Indigo one. She got me like the see-through blue, the glacier blue one. I was like, Mom, shit, thank you. Like that's awesome. So yeah, brand spanking new Game Boy
That's
Advance.
fucking awesome. I had the Indigo one because I knew it would match the GameCube, so I wanted the Indigo ahead of time. That was my favorite. But you guys know my controversial take. With the see-through electronics, I don't like them. I don't know why. It's such a weird thing for me to feel that way about.
We all have that. You know how I feel about cheese, so you can have your hot take.
So weird.
I learned that about you the other day. I'm like, what's wrong with you, Aaron?
Yeah. I've known this about him for quite a while, and it's very upsetting. I try not to think about it.
Look, it was weird for me too, because Andre, I had the see-through Game Boy Advance and the black GameCube, and I don't know, if everything came out a few years later, I probably would have matched everything too, if I'm being real.
Yeah, I saw the future, and I was like, I need the indigo. But quite frankly, that was like the color I wanted. I definitely didn't want the jizz white or whatever that one was, and then like I didn't want the. I mean, it was just like, come on, man, it was the best color by far.
Oh, I wanted to confirm the actual color before I like lock that to memory.
It's true. I mean, I'm sorry. It's what it looks like. What can I say?
Jeez, white.
I mean, that's what I thought immediately. I was 19 when the Game Boy Advance came out. I mean, there was very few things on my mind back then. I mean,
milk white.
Just being real.
Arctic.
But yeah, that's so fucking cool. She had you the Game Boy Advance when you got home. That's so cool.
Yeah, and I think I called her either before we were leaving or like the day before we were leaving to come home. So she must have gotten it like right after I called her. She must have either gone out and gotten it or got it like before I got home. But
that's kind of wild too, because like, you know, what if you found it, you know, then like you come back home and be like, oh, well, I guess you have 2 Game Boy Advances now. Here you go.
Well, then he'd be ready for some e-reader action to send himself the Eon ticket and those extra levels in Mario Advance 4. And
I missed out on all of that.
I didn't have an e-reader.
I wanted one so bad because that was around the time that Digimon Tamers was out and they were doing the wild card swipes and shit, and I wanted to do that shit with the e-reader. So I don't recall if they made like the Digivice toys for the Digimon Tamers, but yeah, I wanted that e-reader so I could just be like bam and like swipe cards and cool like wild manners.
That new Digimon they showed at the Summer Games Fest looks fucking insane. I didn't know Digimon was getting that crazy these days.
Digimon's pretty crazy, man. It's like I don't know if you've played or looked at Survive at all, but Digimon Survive is pretty cool. It's like basically an interactive like Digimon anime with tactics RPG stuff in it. It's pretty cool, pretty sweet.
Wow. Okay.
Or tactics aren't your thing. That's
how we trick Steve into playing things.
We are doing the Triangle Strategy Show. I wrote it on our list of things. I will piss myself off. I will get mad. Everyone will hear my fury, or I will learn to love. We will do that show. I'm committed to it.
I'd like to note that I was expressly left out of the Triangle Strategy Show, even though
you're gonna make me mad. You know,
I'm the one that plays the strategy games.
You're gonna piss me off. You can't join us. It has to be Aaron.
No, Steve, I'm sorry. I tried.
No, it's fine.
I forbid you.
I
forbid you from being on Fine Time.
There's other projects we could do, Aaron. It's fine.
Like Digimon.
We could do Digimon. We could do fuck. Oh, we still have to do Brothership. Oh man.
And Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, and Yu-Gi-Oh. I forgot about Brothership. I'm so sorry, Steve.
You know how it is.
You know that episode's supposed to be out in March, folks. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure it was all on me because I was like, I haven't bought the game yet, and then I was like, I haven't beaten it yet, but it is like 25 hours too fucking long.
They made it.
That's why I keep telling these guys, just record the episode. I'm sorry, Aaron. Like, I mean, at some point, can we have an episode, please?
Well, Aaron's the boss, and it didn't feel right to just piss off.
But now it's gone. Now it's gone so long where it's like, you may as well just fucking do it when you do it.
We'll get that Yu-Gi-Oh one going. I've been cracking down on Yu-Gi-Oh.
I need to get back to cracking down on Yu-Gi-Oh. I beat a bunch of. Well, I'm not expecting you to beat them, but I was a sicko and beat a bunch of them.
Darren, do you fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh at all? Like, have you played the card game or even like the cartoon or anything?
No,
like that?
I do not have the Heart of the Cards. There's a trap card here under me, and never played Yu-Gi-Oh. Had some friends who got into it. I was a little bit older, so like I physically played like a real card game, like a grown ass man, and I played Magic the Gathering.
I thought you were gonna say like Slapjack or something.
Old maid.
A little go fish action. No, I played Magic like growing up and everything. So like, you know, a digital card game sounded like really cool, but I just, you know, it just didn't hook me when I was, you know, at that age, and I didn't get into the show or anything. So that kind of passed me by. Same thing with Digimon. I was into like the early Pokemon seasons and everything, but once Digimon started kind of rolling out, like I felt like I was just aging out, and like, you know, I needed to get on a damn skateboard and cut myself or something like that. Not not cut myself. I mean, like fall down and hurt myself type of thing.
Yeah.
Just to be
Right.
not to be alarmed.
It's funny that you feel that way, because I felt that way too at that time. I was just kind of aged out of this, but I was also like sitting in my room playing fucking like Sonic Adventure, right? So like how aged out was I really? I'm like 17 when that comes out, but I was hella into that, right? So like, I don't know. I guess it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, it's just
I
the
mean,
way
to
the
be
mind
fair,
works.
Yu-Gi-Oh got very dumb over time. It was always really dumb, but I mean, it got really dumb over time. Like the original series ended, and they're like, "Oh no, people are still buying cards. What do we do with this? We make it dumber." And then they made it dumber.
Now
Any
the
clip I
cards,
see of Yu-Gi-Oh is hilarious.
Oh, it is.
Laugh out loud. Laugh
It
out
is.
loud funny. Like, I have no idea what's happening, and the things they are saying with such gravity is just chef's kiss.
oh man, there's so many moments. So the series that came out after the original Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, they have this one dumb motherfucking character in like the main cast. I think his name is Chumley, and like every single line out of his dumb fucking mouth is like grilled cheese. Oh, like he's just some dumb, like he's constantly going off about how much he loves grilled cheese and shit. Like, can we get this character out of here, please?
The edgy you know, side character from the first show builds a school around the card game, and this is the dumbest motherfucker in the school. He's just always looking for food.
Yep.
That
And he has a
sounds-
koala deck. Like,
A deck built around koalas and kangaroos.
yeah. Oh yeah, kangaroos. That's right.
What?
This
Oh man,
is
what a
stupid.
reference.
Wow, this is really dumb. You were not kidding.
And it gets dumber than that.
What is
'Cause then
the what is
Then that series ends, and then they start riding around on motorcycles.
Oh boy.
I was wondering what the GX stood for in F-Zero GX to see if it was the same as Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's probably not.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is like it's supposed to be like next generation, but it's like flip flopped.
Yeah.
F-Zero GX GameCube,
Yeah.
right? GameCube and arcade F-Zero AX.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, arcade version was
Oh, yeah.
AX. GX would be
Mhm.
GameCube X.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. Checks out. So Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep, that's what I always thought.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GameCube X.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
GameCube GX.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Ripped off F-Zero. I see. Yeah. God damn it, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Of all the
Oh
things to
my God.
rip.
And you got to see some of these new cards have just like chunks of text on them, man. Like they have effects that are like way too long.
It's like going off the card. It's like this long ass card you pull out. Like
Instead of that, they make it so small. Like they crunch it down to like real small, and you have to get out the old.
I refuse
like,
to believe there's real
oversized-
people still playing this game. I mean, I know they are because they keep
There's
selling
real
cards
people.
and there's tournaments and world champions crowned every
Oh,
year.
dude, no.
But
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Who's reading all of that?
Yeah, I go to San Diego Comic-Con every year, and Konami maintains like floor space on the show floor, and it is 95% just tables and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like on the main show floor of it all. Like I always see Konami's banner up, and I'm like, oh shit, Konami! Like, oh, I wonder if we have like some Metal Gear stuff or Castlevania stuff. What's going on over here? And it's just like, oh no, that's right,
Some Onimusha.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's the
Yep,
same shit
always.
at New York Comic Con
wait, no.
too. I put on the same clown makeup every time. Like,
Capcom.
maybe this year it's going to be a Castlevania Advance display. No. Nope.
Just more fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Some blue eyes,
Can we play
white
a Yu-Gi-Oh
dragons.
game here? No. Did you bring your cards? No. Then no.
then fuck off.
In
I'm not
my
playing me with your pendulum decks.
in my
Fuck.
my little F-Zero GX lookup, of course, I have to see that Amusement Vision was the developer, you know, partner
Sure was.
with Sega, and they would go on to ultimately rename their studio title to Ryuga Go. How do you pronounce it? Whatever the
Yuga Gotoku.
the Yakuza
No
and Like a Dragon
shit.
developer. So they've been
Yep.
churning out hits for decades.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, they became Yakuza.
Yeah, they were
the Yakuza
a new
studio.
entertainment
Why don't they-
R&D department for a couple years as well, and yeah.
I bopped through this little spider. I apologize. Why haven't they
Hey.
made a new goddamn F-Zero? Come on, Ryuga go to RGG Studio still around. Make a new F-Zero.
They're doing Virtua
yeah,
Fighter
it's
right
not,
now,
it's not on them
baby.
to save Nintendo, bailed Nintendo's ass out. Nintendo's struggling in the GameCube era there to license out their games to others to bail them out, and so Sega came in clutch with their F-Zero GX. Sorry, Nintendo. But you,
They
What kind
pretty
of
much
take is
did.
that? That's a message board message I read in 2004. Oh my god!
I mean, wasn't there
They
like
had
some
all those
like Namco helped co-develop like Donkey Konga and stuff like that, I believe.
Yeah.
And Sega coming in here with the F-Zero action. Like it just, to me, it felt like
Yep.
Nintendo like was just struggling to make games. In my head of it all. In 2002, Darren was like, dang, Nintendo's struggling to make games. They got to get bailed out by all these other folks here.
Well, judging by like how unfinished like Mario Sunshine and like Wind Waker are, Wind Waker worked out, but like Sunshine did not. Like, yeah, they had to just at some point that it's like, do we have to ship something? You know, so they were in a place.
Didn't Capcom help develop Wind Waker? I think I remember hearing something about that.
No,
I don't think Wind
not
Waker.
Capcom.
They did. I mean, they did come in.
Capcom
with,
did
the,
Capcom did like handheld
Yeah.
stuff. They did like Oracle of Ages and Seasons.
and then
Minish
Minish
Cap.
Cap.
Minish
Yeah.
Cap.
Minish Cap. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Okay,
Those are Capcom games. Yeah.
that's right. Well,
Don't Oracle of Ages and Seasons actually have the Capcom logo, or am I
Yeah.
making shit up?
No, they do.
Yeah.
Minish
Yeah.
Cap too.
Okay, because I haven't played them since they came out. So
those were good too. I remember as a kid at the old Scholastic Book
Mm.
Fair. I don't know if you guys have them where you
Mhm.
are.
sure did.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
The Scholastic Book Fair, they had these books that were basically like the novelizations of Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, but it was in like, I think it was one book, but it was like double-sided. I think maybe there were two books. I think there were two books actually. Yeah, and they were, just like they had pictures of all the characters and shit in there, and you could read the story of Link doing the Oracle. Well, not doing the Oracles, but Link.
Whoa,
going
what
through
kind of book is
Oracle of
this?
Ages. Yeah, I didn't mean that.
Love it. That's great. I want to read
Nailing the oracles, just going to town on them.
that. Love it.
I miss those kinds of books. I think I had one about like Super Mario Bros 2 or like something. I don't know. It was whichever one had the little genie doors and like Birdo on the magic carpet and stuff. That was very prominent throughout the book.
I had a couple of those, like, I think they were part of a series. I had like a Shadowgate book, like a novel, and I had a Ninja Gaiden one as well.
Whoa. Okay, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I had
actually.
those.
So the Worlds of Power series.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if Shadowgate's part of that, but I
Yeah,
think
it is.
Ninja Gaiden definitely. Okay, both of them. Okay, yeah, I had both of those.
Bionic Commando, Wizards and Warriors, Simon's Quest,
Wizards and Warriors.
Metal Gear.
I did not know that.
Simon's Quest.
Blaster Master was the one I know because that was in the latest issue of Retro Game Zine that you can purchase from pixelsandpolygons.net right now. But
You reminded me of that shit when I saw it.
yeah, there's
Yep.
an article in there
Darren will
about
probably know. I remember reading about one for Mega Man 2 where I think they just based it off the cover where they turned a man into a robot and then he becomes a human again at the end.
Yes.
that's I
Yes.
think the only one that actually had. I think the only one that really had any like standing clout afterwards was the Blaster Master one. I think Sunsoft ended up kind of taking some of the plot created for that book and using it in like its like canon storyline for some of the future games. The other ones were like
I think Blasting Again, right? The PS1
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
I think they use it for
and then
something,
but the other games
Always
were
forget
definitely
about
just
that.
like fan fiction one-offs of like, hey, I played this game for 15 minutes, I can write a story around what's happening here.
the Ninja Gaiden one was weird. The Shadowgate one was like what happens before they get to the castle, I think. It wasn't really about like Castle Shadowgate itself, so it was weird. I remember liking them. They were good tween fare, I guess.
Tween fair.
I was a
be fair,
tween at one point.
unless Shadowgate was a choose your adventure book, what else would you do with that?
Yeah, this one.
I love choose your own
Oh,
adventure
so do I.
books. I don't know why. I love them so much.
That company's
Bring those back.
they've come back actually. They do have some modern ones.
Yes.
The estate of the R.A. Salvatore, whoever it was, or R.A. Montgomery, whoever it was who wrote a lot of them. They've brought them back, and it's kind of a license thing now. And so they have done some licensed, like Stranger Things, Choose Your Own Adventure, and stuff like that. But there are some just original, like YA style, the car chase, and things like that. Like they were really cool. I bought some just to like see if my kids would like them. They did not read them, and then so my wife thought it would be a good idea if on the drive home from San Diego, I just read it out loud and made everybody like vote and choose what we were going to do. So like,
that's the way to do it.
I made them participate, and my oldest did kind of like it. So maybe one day she'll start reading some of them.
I remember doing that too. I think my sister would read it out loud, and the rest of us would be like, treaded.
Smash the crystal! Smash the crystal!
Choose on where to wait. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That's a new podcast idea. We're just gonna read like Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventure books.
If you want to go left, skip to the time code 3258. If you want to go right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, that could work. We'll figure that out too. We're hammering out that idea and the Talk Boy or Talk Man, whatever it's called, with the 15 stereos or whatever. We're figuring that out
Dolby
too.
5.1 surround sound Talk Boy, yeah.
Dolby 15.1.
15.1, excuse me. Sorry, Jesus Christ. Pro Logic 2 15.1.
I remember I bought, like as a kid, my parents bought me 3 of those like Artemis Fowl books. They had like the gold covers, and like those were pretty big back at the time, I think.
I remember I didn't have those. I remember seeing those though.
I forgot what the fuck they were. I remember just they said the word sunstone like every other word. And they had shadows, and then that's like all I remember about those books. It was just sunstones, shadows. That's the book.
Did y'all read the Animorphs? Did y'all read those? Like,
sadly, yes.
Yeah, I read a fair amount of those as well. They were so stupid, but I don't know. I read them anyway.
No, I never read Animorphs. I was big on Goosebumps, but Animorphs were not my thing.
Yep.
I never got into Goosebumps. I don't know why.
Out.
I never got into it.
Dude, I used to bring like as many of my Goosebumps books to school, like every day in my backpack, like as if somebody like Resident Evil 4 merchant, like, what are you buying? Like I just open up my bag and show it.
Yeah.
Like it made no sense. It was always heavy, but like, I'd be on the bus ride home and I'd open my backpack and be like, yep, 18 various versions of Goosebumps books, all available to me. I've read them all, but just in case.
You were not kidding.
Monster
you have
Blood
all the
1 through
Goosebumps.
6.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I'd get to middle school though, and I'd do the same thing with video game magazines. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me bring at least 8 months of EGM here, just in case somebody needs to pop open and flip back to some pages here. And I would bring them with me every day in, silent reading period or whatever. I have 20 minutes to read, and I wasn't going to read 8 months of EGM or anything, but like I wanted to have options, so I just overload my backpack with garbage.
We're laughing, but what if somebody really needed to know what they thought of Gex 64?
Yeah. Was that as well received?
Very valid.
We didn't have smartphones back then.
I would only bring the latest issue. Once the new issue came out, the other one goes out of my backpack, I would just pop that sucker in. Hey, I got the latest. I always wanted to be first, right? I got the latest one, so yeah.
Oh man, I remember
because if you subscribe, they would show up at your house sooner. They would show up at the on the shelf. So like if you had the subscription, you were you were premium King Dick.
Dude, did you guys ever get into GameInformer?
Yeah.
I think what was it? It came with the GameStop Pro or whatever nonsense thing.
Yep.
I used to have just a gigantic stack of those that I was saving just for whatever. Maybe these would be cool to keep, little time capsule. I don't know what happened to them, but man, I wish I still had those. I think the very first one I got was from when Gears of the original Gears of War first came out. God damn it, I wish I still had that.
I don't remember. That was never a magazine I was that into, so I don't remember. I mean, I look, I had Pro or whatever, GameStop Pro or whatever, the GamePro Pro.
Those GameStop Power Up Rewards.
Yeah,
No,
well, that's what it was.
something,
That's what it was last called, or currently called. But like way back when, I don't even know if they actually even had a name for it. It was when they first offered it. It was $10 for 10% off and 10 issues of the magazine for 10 months, and it was like, there you go. Yeah, my first issue was for Siphon Filter 2 when I bought that on the PlayStation. And I was like, I convinced my parents, well, the dude at the counter convinced me that I needed it, so that I convinced my mom that I was like, look, I know I'm buying the game, but like they have a strategy guide in this issue, and I'll save 10% off in the future. Not off this one because this is a new game, but if I come back to spend more money with them, they're going to help me save. So it makes total sense, Mom. Come on. Right. And yeah, that was my first one. That was like issue, I don't know, in the 60s or 70s or so. But yeah, I rode that subscription out to like issue 300 or whatever, you know, for like a long time, you know, with GameStop. They it was a good magazine. Like, EGM definitely was my favorite, but I think Game Informer still did a good job of like having the personality of the editors. Like they would have like little bios about them in each month about what their favorite games were and what they were playing and stuff like that. So it was neat to keep up with the personality of who was writing it. Like that's why I loved EGM so much, just because like the review crew and like knowing who was like, oh yeah, I love, you know, Milkman. Milkman's reviews always are like aligned with how I feel about these games. Like I trust him. Like, oh, Shu is way too tough on games. Like I'm not gonna read his reviews anymore. He's the worst. But it was all fun. But yeah, Game Informer was a good like B tier magazine. I think I felt like a lot more appreciation for it than I think a lot of my friends did. But I really did dig that magazine. There was no EGM, but it was good.
Game Fan was the magazine for me. That was the one I loved. The personalities. They covered anime, which I was into, right? Like no other magazine was really doing that. Like it was just perfect for me. That was just like it, you know. They focus a lot less on like the tips and tricks side of it, of like push button codes and like, oh, here's how you do all the fatalities. I mean, they had like some of that stuff, don't get me wrong, but like that's probably why they weren't as popular as like the rest of them. But like their layouts were amazing. The layouts for their reviews and previews and stuff, that shit went so hard. It was insane. Some of their takes were really bad, but like, you know, hey, I mean, what can you do? But like extraordinarily bad. But some of the stuff they would say sometimes is just like, what is wrong with you?
I think a lot of that was like they weren't necessarily trying to write to sell those games or the advertising dollars per se. Like they were like, hey, I'm a fan of this game. Let me write why I liked this game. And sometimes like, cool, you just liked a garbage game, but you really liked it. And so you're going like to town on like why you think this is like above and beyond exceptional, when in reality it was, you know, not that great of a game.
Right. Like it just, well, but here's the thing also why I appreciated them is that they would actually show, think about games back then that were divisive. Final Fantasy 3D. Final Fantasy, that was not divisive. That game fucking sucks. Bubsy 3D. Final Fantasy 8 was like it was very polarizing, right? Some people love it, some people hate it. I hate it, right? Every magazine I read like raved over it. I was like, am I crazy? Am I the only one who like this sucks, right? Like, but like, I don't know. Game Fan was like the only one who said like, yeah, I don't think this is very good. You know, and I was just like, okay, finally somebody saying it, right? But it felt weird because like none of my friends liked Final Fantasy VIII. I was like, am I like, why is every score so high on this fucking piece of shit, right? Then I come to find out, you know, like I said, it is polarizing. Some people actually really do like that game. I am not one of them. But yeah, it just, I guess, I mean, that's a whole other large discussion that I always try to have on Fine Time as well, about like, you know, like review scores and like what are we even doing out here. But like besides that, yeah, it just felt like sometimes Game Fan would be like, yeah, this piece of shit, that's like Darren said, oh, this piece of shit is really good, and it's like, I don't think this is really good. But you know, I appreciated the different takes, I guess is what I'm trying to say, even if I didn't agree with them.
I was digging into the like just older magazines and stuff, doing like the research for like the books and stuff I do. And the earliest issues of GamePro, they didn't have their like iconic like, you know, fun factor like wow, like 5 out of 5 guy. Their earliest issues had no scores at all. They were just a review of the game, talking about like its merits and what was like fun about it and not and whatever. And they were kind of pressured into putting a scale because of all of the competition and other magazines like forcing the arbitrary numbers on things, you know. But like it's like it's not really fair to like assign a numerical value to something like that when everyone's taste is going to be quite different, you know. But nobody wants to read an entire like article on a game to like, you know, have a judgment on it. They want to know a snap score, like thumbs up or thumbs down, should I get it or should I not? And they used it more for like a sales vessel instead of like actually articulating like journalism and like you know, like speaking something and critiquing something. So I always felt bad for magazines like that, but at the same time, as a kid, I was also at recess saying like, no, the game you like sucks. See, it got a 4.5 right here, and this is why you're dumb, and you should go home and eat a diaper because you were so sad. Yeah, I was probably a mean kid. I didn't need to be that mean.
Damn, Darren.
Savage.
Adult Darren's good though. Adult Darren's learned, you know, but kid Darren sucked.
Went crazy.
He had a lot of Goosebumps books though. If you want to read them.
I've read a Goosebump or two, and I've never. Is that the
Goosebump
plural
or
of
two?
Goosebumps? A
A
Goosebump?
Goosebump or two. I think that's something you have to take a pill for.
The singular of Goosebumps? Yeah.
What are you talking about? Didn't you get all your photography lessons from Say Cheese and Die?
That's a Goosebumps book?
Yes.
I think it's the
Yeah,
fourth
Is that a
one.
Goosebump?
Yes.
Yeah. Or piano lessons can be murder. Monster Blood 1 through 6.
Night of the Living Dummy.
There's
Yeah.
a monster.
Yeah, Monster Blood. There's 6 of them. I'm pretty
Monster
sure.
Blood was hot shit.
Listen,
Let me tell you.
Reader,
That was the Super Mario of Goosebumps.
It was.
I'll take it. I'll take your word
reader
for it.
beware. You're in for a scare.
Ooh, I remember never being scared when reading those.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, that shit.
Had a good time.
They needed a tagline for the TV show. I mean,
Oh,
you know what
There's
was?
a TV
Yeah.
show?
Oh, you don't remember the
and
TV
you know
show?
what was really scary about those? Canadians.
Oh, it was the 80s and 90s. And it was a kid show. Of course, it was Canadian.
I remember the Goosebumps TV show, and also Erie, Indiana. You know, were two like
I remember that.
yeah, like two like
I've heard of it. I've
very
never seen it.
vaguely.
spooky
Me
adjacent.
too.
You know, like as kids, I was like, all right, finally horror stuff. You know, when I'm at my uncle's house and I can watch Night of the Living Dead and R-rated stuff, like this is cool. But as I'm back home, I can only watch whatever's available to me on Fox Kids, and that's Goosebumps in Erie, Indiana.
Yeah, my dad's house, I could watch like Total Recall and RoboCop and shit. You know, Goosebumps would have been
Yeah.
it. Maybe.
Man,
My mom was even skittish about PG-13. I remember, I mean, maybe I was a tad young at the time. She did not want me to see Batman 89.
What the fuck?
I don't
What's wrong
know.
with
She
your
was like
mom?
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe should I text her right now
Yeah.
and ask her,
check
hey,
up
why
on
do
her.
you remember not letting me see
Can
Batman?
I watch Batman?
Yeah, what's wrong?
But
with
Batman Returns, no fucking problem. I don't know. She was weird sometimes.
It's always the moms. My dad, when my mom was doing other errands and things, hey, you want to go see Mortal Kombat? Yeah, even though it's PG-13, like this was before my first R-rated movie, of course, but like that was the hit PG-13 movie at the time. Like, yeah, let's go see Mortal Kombat. It was dumb, but you know, we liked it.
I remember my friend's dad. We were all 14 or 15. He took us all to see Starship Troopers. It was the fucking best night of my life. That shit is so good. Oh my god.
Dude.
We talked about that for months.
I had.
I remember.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't remember how old I was, but my mom rented Fast and Furious, like the very first Fast and Furious movie from, I don't know if they do this in other states, but in Iowa, there were a lot of gas stations that you could rent games and movies at.
Mhm.
There
Yeah,
was
saw
a
that for a
local
while.
gas station that she rented Fast and Furious from because she was like, oh, fast cars, haha, the kids will love this. And there was lots of people and like, I guess like suggestive sexual like situations, and we were just watching it and she would try to like cover my eyes and shit. It's like, no, mom, I want to see this. Stop.
No.
I want to see the cars.
They stole.
I'm looking at the cars.
They
okay?
stole VCRs and they're trying to fence them. I want to learn how to do that.
Talking about tuna fish, mom. Stop.
I had it didn't happen very often. Maybe 2 summers. Had to spend like a week or 2 out at my grandma's sister's house. So she's like, what does that make her, a great aunt or something?
Great aunt, maybe?
But ultra religious, super conservative woman in Yuma, Arizona. So places you didn't want to be at in the summertime. Spawn, 1997 film comes out, and me as a 10-year-old, and my brother was like 12, we somehow convince her to like take us to the movie theater to buy a ticket to the R-rated movie called Spawn. And she's like, no, or I'm not doing that. That you cannot absolutely see that at all. I'm like, no, our mom would let us. It's totally fine. It's not that bad. And like we badgered her into like believing us. So she drove us down to the theater, and she's like, all right, I'll come back in 2 hours to pick you up. And as we go up to buy the tickets, they're like, no, this is R-rated. You got to have an adult, you know? And we're like, oh no. So we had to go back to the car, like wave her down and be like, hey, they want you to buy the tickets. And she's like, why is that? And like, I'm not sure, you know, don't worry about it. Just come buy the tickets. And like the dude at they were like really trying to like talk us out of going to see it. They were like, oh yeah, this is an R-rated movie. There's a lot of suggestive content in it. And then she's like getting cold feet, like, oh, I don't know. I already told you boys, I don't think you should be seeing this. And I'm like, no. They just have to say that. It's not that bad. We've heard about it. We've seen it before. And like, I have no idea how we convinced her to do this. But again, ultra conservative, like super religious, you know, old, you know, grandma's sister lady, you know, bought tickets for 2 kids to see Spawn, you know, R-rated movie.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it was good.
Like that one scene where the clown shits his pants. I bet your grandma was like, "Oh no!" Or
Oh no,
whatever
they didn't.
grandmas
She didn't
do.
stay to see
Like,
the movie. Luckily, we got to see it by ourselves, and you know, just come out and
that's
flag her
awesome.
down to pick us up. But yeah, so good.
Do you remember?
did she
Well,
sit in
see, here's the
car
thing.
whole
I'm
time?
thinking about it. My mom was fucking weird. She took me to see Terminator 2. I was 9 years old. She took me to see that, and that was no fucking problem. So, like, I don't know why she's being so weird about Batman. Like,
That's my
you know?
this is my Terminator 2. It's just the thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Gotcha. Slowly. Where's the lava?
It's right here.
You don't have
It's
any.
right-
You don't have a lava.
Right
Okay,
here.
can't
It's
see
right off
it.
camera.
Okay, got it.
It's
got
hot.
it.
Cool it,
Nice.
dickwad.
Yeah, she had no problem with that. Do you remember the first time you bought your own R-rated ticket though? Because I do. It was The Matrix.
That was R-rated?
Yes.
No, I don't remember the first one, but I do remember it. Actually, this could have been the first one. Would have been? I don't know. Yeah, Spice World in 1998. No, I'm just kidding.
God damn, you made me feel so old.
If that were rated R, I would have went to see it.
So young.
I would have definitely went to see it.
There was once I went to
She didn't look this up like Aaron does.
like three movies came out. I wanted to see all 3 of them on the same weekend. And everybody bailed on me. It was like, dude, you know what? I'm going to go to the movie theater alone. I'm going to see these solo. This will be totally fine. So I wanted to see The Descent, you know, which was R-rated, Talladega Nights, and The Night Listener with Robin Williams. And they were all good movies. I liked all of them. But I bought a ticket, went in and saw one of them. I think I saw The Night Listener. Came out, the same lady who was probably my age was still selling tickets, and I was like, oh, this is embarrassing. I can't buy a second movie ticket to a second movie with her still sitting there. So I killed some time across the street, came back, she's still there. I'm like super embarrassed, so whatever, buy Talladega Nights ticket, go and see it, come out, and she's still there. I'm like, dude, I gotta see The Descent. How long is this damn shift? You've been here for 2 movies. Like, what is happening here? So I bail out because I'm just embarrassed and go home. My wife comes home from work. I'm like, yo, honey, I got to see this 3rd movie. I didn't get to see it. And she's like, that's fine. Which one did you not get to see? And she is not a horror movie fan at all. And I was like, The Descent. And she's like, the cave one with the monsters? And I was like, I don't know if they're monsters. I mean, it could be they turn on each other.
Maybe they're real nice people.
So we went back, but that was definitely an R-rated one. And I would have been, you know, 17, 18 or so at that time, I think. But remember getting right in, you know, no issues, like feeling excited that I could see an R-rated movie. But, you know, I was also dealing with the fear and embarrassment of hoping this woman was not going to still be there.
I want to see a 3rd movie today. Don't judge me. Yeah, it was definitely The Matrix. It could have been the South Park movie, but I don't think so. I think that came out after. It was definitely summer 99 though, for sure. So I think it was Matrix.
I think
South Park the movie. I remember having to go with my dad for that one.
No, okay, yeah.
I was
'cause
too
you-
young to go by myself at the time, and he
Yeah.
hated it.
Oh, I don't think that. Knowing what I know about him, very little, I don't think he'd be into that. That was a very 17-year-old movie. We loved it. We thought it was the funniest thing we'd ever seen.
Yeah, I think my first R-rated movie that I was able to like not have an adult there for, it was either Freddy versus Jason or Jason X, whichever one
Gold either
whichever one
way.
came last. I forget which one came
I think
after the one.
I think Jason X. I think. I'm not too up on that though. I'm pretty sure it's Jason X.
Because I think it was just me and some friends from school, if I remember right, or no, maybe me and some cousins. I don't remember. Me and a couple other people. We were just like, "Hey, I got a car. Do you want to go? Like, go do something? Like, yeah, let's go see this movie." And then it was Jason doing something, either Jason in space or Jason beating the piss out of
Jason
Freddy
in
Krueger.
space. Yeah. No, I think it was Jason X. Yeah, it was.
Well, Jason X
was
is
that
the
space
one,
though?
yeah.
Was
Jason
X
X
the
is
space
the
one?
space
Okay,
one,
yeah,
with the
I think it was
nanobots.
that.
I'm strongly resisting the urge to look it up on my phone to see which one came before the other, but I'm doing this for you, Dre. I'm not gonna do it.
I'll do it.
Hands are
You
right
can
here.
do it. This is your show. You do whatever the fuck you
I
want.
want to do it.
Jason X 2020 or
remember-
2001. Go ahead.
I love seeing the tradition carried on, though. I remember when I went to go see John Wick 3, there's a 15-year-old kid there and his dad. I was like, oh, he's taking him. Oh, mom's out of town, so I'm taking him to see John Wick. And I'm like, hell yeah. I fist bumped the kid and everything. Like, you're
Hell
gonna remember this forever, kid. I promise.
That's got to be better than mine. The first R-rated movie I was taken to in the movies, not shown at home because my dad showed me plenty of R-rated movies at home before this, was Lethal Weapon 4.
Oh yeah.
I was glad to
Shit,
finally,
4.
be taken to an R-rated movie to be, shown that level of trust at whatever age that was. But even back then, I'm like, this wasn't very good. I don't think.
Well, that's the thing about Terminator 2, right? It's rated R, but it's not like, I mean,
I think
I
the
don't
most you
know.
see in that movie is like, I don't know, like maybe I don't.
it's not that
graphic.
bad. Well, it's like kind of what Steve just said about the Matrix. It's like, yeah, it's rated R, but it's not like, it's not John Wick. It's not John.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for
God,
sure.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
You want to know what mine probably was? And again, this is me probably just buying a ticket by myself, not being with anybody. Borat, probably.
That's awesome, actually. That's fucking
Because,
amazing.
again, I'm trying to do the math here. Did I have my license yet? Blah blah blah. To just finally go by myself to a movie.
Borat's a good one.
and the odds are it's probably Borat.
That's a great one, though. That movie's so good. Oh man.
Just-
I only saw that movie once when it came out at the theater, and I still remember like most of it. I
Yeah.
remember like all the bits. Like, it's still funny.
Just for you,
I remember them fighting naked. I remember that.
yeah.
Like, they were, yeah.
Whoa! In what movie?
Borat.
Borat.
Oh,
They were like
yeah,
slapping
okay.
each other. They were naked. Yeah, it was fucking weird. They
so
barely blurred his dick so they wouldn't get like NC-17 or something. Yeah, like it was really fucking wild.
But just to update you, your Jason X was released theatrically in April of 2002, and Freddy vs. Jason was 2003.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's
and I
Freddy
would've
versus
been-
Jason then.
I would have been 12 when Freddy vs. Jason came out, so I don't think that's it. I guess someone must have taken me as a 12-year-old kid. Someone must have taken me to Freddy vs. Jason or Jason X, either one, and like both of them have so much sex in them. Someone was like, "Fuck it, let's just take this 12-year-old kid to go see this slasher film." Like, I don't know.
On Christmas Day, we went to go see The Hateful Eight. I guess this would be, what year would it be? 2015. There was a kid in the front row. I mean, I want to say they were like 7 or 8 years old, about to see The Hateful Eight. And I was like thinking to myself, "Oh my god, this cannot
that's-
be."
If it's during Christmas, their parents must be working at the theater.
Oh, I think they were. I don't know, man. But she sat there the whole time and watched it. I don't know what they absorbed, but good God, like they learned some interesting vocabulary that day. That's for sure. If they didn't know the N-word before, they sure do now.
Oh man. Okay,
Like,
yeah,
Just showing up after school break ends and shouting.
yeah. Don't be here. Don't be saying the word you just heard 500 times in this movie.
for some reason, when you said Hateful Eight, my mind went to Fast and the Furious, but no, that's Fate of the Furious. Is that what
Fate
the
of the Furious? Yeah, I don't know much about Fast and Furious, but yeah,
That's already more
have
than I
things like
know.
that.
So
No, the
I wish they
Tarantino
got
movie.
stupider with the titles. God damn it! Like,
Yeah,
fat. No, I'm trying to think of what they could do.
Fat and the
Seven.
Furious.
Well,
Fat and the Furious. Okay,
That's
no.
when I missed. That's when I skipped dinner.
I'm pretty sure that this is true. So this is okay to say in a podcast because I'm pretty sure it's true.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But Vin Diesel apparently had a thing where he wouldn't do sequels to his projects, and so he would, like, you know, the weirdest one he did was from Pitch Black. He did Chronicles of Riddick, but he felt okay with that because of a whole title change, and it was like a prequel type of thing. But he wasn't doing sequels to any of his stuff, so that's why he wasn't in the Too Fast, Too Furious. But when he comes back, it's because they don't call it the Fast and the Furious. They call it like Fast and Furious or something like that. Like he ended up just like doing something where it's like his morality of like not doing sequels was gone. Like, you know, it's like, hey, we can still check this box, but I can also get a paycheck here that I desperately need because I'm not like the world's biggest star anymore or ever.
It's why was he like that? So
he's a weird dude.
Man. Whatever.
Weird dude.
So
but
weird.
didn't they do no, Triple X 2 had somebody else, didn't it?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Ice
whatever
Cube.
the,
Yeah,
whatever the
someone
fuck
else.
Triple
It was
X
Ice Cube, I
was.
think.
Yeah, it was Ice Cube.
Yeah, he looks just like Vin Diesel.
It was fucking weird. It was so weird. It was Ice Cube. But yeah, but it's the second one's called like Too Fast, Too Furious. I mean, that's not like
It would have
removed
worked
enough.
for
Like,
him.
I don't know. I guess Tokyo
It's different
Drift, that
enough.
doesn't even have a number.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so he didn't come back in until it was called Fast and Furious. So not
They just
the
took out
Fast and the
does.
Furious, but Fast and Furious. And then since then,
That's
you know,
so
it's
fucking
had their
dumb.
Vin's
I
like,
promise most of us weren't actually keeping score.
I'll only come back if you take out all of the thes.
I mean, he may
like,
have-
all right, Vin, you got it.
It's
And they
like,
stamp
okay,
a paper really hard.
Fuck out.
he may have
He's standing
abandoned
up
that,
at
you know, like
services and he's just staring at the putting like, is that a the?
I'm
The
out of
rice
here.
I think he could have abandoned that, like, you know, like, hey, cool, I'm not going to do that anymore, you know, but that definitely was a thing I remember reading about early in his career.
No, some guys are
What a
like that, but
weird
it's just
fuck.
like, I don't know, man.
He was the voice of the Iron
Until
Giant.
you make enough money, it's just like,
I bet around that time he had hella money though. What Fast and the Furious was like 99 or 2000, and then Pitch Black was around that same time, I believe, and then Triple X was like 2001 or 2002.
Yeah.
He did that one Xbox 360 game, Wheelman. Probably made a good amount of cash from that 'cause his face is all over that fucking thing. That's a fucking deep cut. Wheelman, Xbox 360. Look it up.
Wasn't that was that technically a continuation of the Driver series? I always confused that for that.
you know, it
Might have
seems
been.
similar, right? But I've had the same thought before. Didn't Triple X had the Bush song, right? The soundtrack
Oof.
had the Bush theme
Possibly.
song. Don't you know what? How dare you?
I don't.
This is what
How
happens when
fucking
Arizona
dare you?
look things up.
How
Yeah,
dare you?
exactly.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants on his Super Ghost. I didn't say he couldn't look shit up. I just made fun of him. That's
no,
all.
I'm not gonna do it.
You do whatever the fuck you want.
That sounds right. We say Bush song. Do you mean like Glycerine song? Is that the
No,
one you
not
mean, or is it
Glycerine. No, this will be way after that.
Machine Head?
That's
No,
the same album.
it was
That
a song
also on
for the.
16
It was a
Stone.
song for the movie. It wasn't like
Oh.
an existing song.
Triple X by Bush.
Yes, it's called Triple X. Yeah. Never mind. Anyway,
That's okay. That's okay.
No,
I
it's
remember
not.
from Triple. Okay. I
No,
don't know what
I'm
to say
leaving.
other than okay.
I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
Peace.
The show sucks.
All I remember from Triple X is Vin Diesel, sunglasses, big fur coat, drives a car off a bridge. Bam, Triple X. Movie done.
Wasn't it rated PG-13? It was called Triple X.
I hope it was.
What are we doing here? What are we
I'm not
fucking
seeing
doing?
Bush in the. Oh wait. The Tweaker remix of the song "Adrenaline" by Gavin Rosdale, lead singer of Bush.
Oh, it was him solo.
Yeah, this is solo, dude.
Okay.
He left Bush behind, dude.
It was him solo.
He trimmed that
Okay,
bush
got
and
it.
he went solo.
He trimmed as he should. It didn't save his marriage, but he did
Bazinga.
trim that bush.
I'm gonna get a Bazinga soundbite every time you make a cool joke.
Oh my god.
New $1 million idea. Whack-a-mole, but instead of the moles, it's Sheldon coming up and saying Bazinga, and you can just bash his fucking brain apart with like a hammer.
That machine's gonna need a lot of repairs. People are gonna beat the shit out of it.
You gotta
Right.
like, I don't know, steel, titanium, that machine or something. I don't know.
Do something. That's right. Bush had broken up by that point. It was him solo.
They're
of
back
course.
though. Just so
Duh.
you know, they are back.
Yeah, they're back, but are they?
I mean, they never left. In my heart,
Thanks.
they never left. But
The get back together stuff is not good in my opinion.
the album
It's
title
not been
is
good.
"I Beat Loneliness." Was the most recent album, January of
Yes, it
2025.
was.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah, I skimmed it and it was like, nope. Yeah,
Oh.
ever since they got back together in 2011, I was like, nah, this ain't good.
Yeah, that'd be that's a weird time to come back. Like the other day I was, for no reason, I was just singing that one Trapped song, Headstrong. I'll tell
That's
you, I
the
was
only
just singing
Trapped
that out
song.
of exactly. I was singing that song and my wife was like, what other songs does Trapped sing? And I was like, I don't know. And then turns out they've been making me ever since that one song came out. They're still putting out albums like on a consistent like release schedule or whatever. So they just put out a new album in 2024, and it's not good. Proud to report that it's not good.
Didn't the whole band leave because you became a Trumper? Like what happened to the Bosstones, Mighty Mighty Bosstones? Because the entire
Possibly.
band like left because he turned into such a fucking prick. I feel like that's also Trapped.
That could be Trapped. It feels like Headstrong could be a very Donald Trump song. I'm sorry to everybody who's a Trapped fan out there in the audience, but
I thought you were gonna say Donald Trump fan. I was like, fuck
No.
them.
I
I was like, what are we?
permission to be on for me to be on this show if we're a
no,
Yeah,
no,
I
no.
was
Anyone
like,
that's
fuck them
that's
people.
a Trapped fan. Like I don't.
Nobody's
than-
a Trapped fan.
I
Don't worry about it. Nobody is.
I remember a friend letting me borrow his iPod like forever ago back in like middle school or high school, and there were there was Headstrong by Trapped. There was, I'm trying to think of like all the Jim Bro songs that were around the back of the day. That one 3 Days Grace song, the one Seether song.
Oh Lord! All the trash rock from that era makes me insane.
Oh, that's another
I
really
can't-
good one.
I hate that shit.
Oh, what was
That's
that
like
one?
the worst time.
What was it? Animal I Have Become. There we go.
What's Seether song though?
Remedy.
Oh Jesus
Um,
Christ!
And then there's that one Atreyu song that everybody loved off of Guitar Hero. And that's a big thing too. That really grinds my gears. Stop playing Killing in the Name by Rage Against the Machine just because you know it from Guitar Hero. Stop it. There's better
was in
Rage Against the
Guitar
Machine
Hero?
songs. Yeah. Guitar
Did
Hero
not know
2.
that. Hmm.
Back when they did the poopy covers of all the songs because they didn't want to pay for the licensing.
I only did the I only really played Rock Band and stuff with my friends, so I didn't really play. I mean, like obviously I was aware of Guitar Hero because you couldn't like
Yeah.
ignore it, right? But I don't remember all the songs in there. The Rock Band songs I remember because I sang. All my friends wanted to play the instruments. So I was like, okay, I'll sing. I didn't sing well, but I sang. So I remember those songs. I remember the lyrics to songs that I never thought I would because of because of that stupid fucking game. So yeah.
I'm not the big music person to Andre's chagrin, but I played the Guitar Hero games when they came out on Wii all the way through Metallica, and they had a nice set on there. And then I stopped because I think that's enough fucking Guitar Hero. They didn't think so. They kept pumping them out, but I thought like 2 or 3 of them on the Wii was enough. And then but they kept shitting them out.
But
Band Hero. DJ
did we
Hero
have-
2.
Did we have like the
Guitar
you
Hero
put the
Aerosmith.
Wiimote in the guitar, right? Or that's what I thought. Yeah.
Oh man, there was Guitar Hero Metallica, Guitar Hero Aerosmith, Beatles Rock Band.
Beatles Rock Band, I remember.
There's
yeah.
another
Rock
one.
Band, Green
Another
Day,
one, I
my
can't
boy.
Think of it. Green Day.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
Green
what it
Day,
was.
yeah. I wanted Rock Band Pearl Jam so fucking bad, and they never did it. But that's the
That
one I wanted
sucks.
so bad.
That'd have been good as fuck. Or
Wanted that shit.
get Rock Band Trapped, and you're just playing Headstrong.
As one song on the disc. Like.
You won.
They did
Here's $1 million.
like through like the Rock Band like store. They did release albums on there because like there was a No Doubt album I remember getting because my wife liked No Doubt. But they had like Doolittle by the Pixies, like the whole album. So like they may have had like a bunch of Pearl Jam songs available, just not its own independent release for people to do. But yeah,
right. The Beatles Rock Band thing was interesting because of the visuals of it, right? They did the whole bit. I thought that was like interesting. I'm not that into Beatles, but like I thought it was cool that they did it that way. That was like the interesting part of it.
You want to talk about a bit, dude? Guitar Hero 5. I think it was either Guitar Hero 5 or whatever came after that, or maybe it was World Tour. There was one where you play with Kurt Cobain's Ghost or something stupid. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's not
It was either
in bad taste already. There.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Maybe it wasn't his Ghost. Maybe it was just like him in the game. But you play a song with Kurt Cobain, and then there was another one where you play with.
Now I want it to be a ghost.
I think Jimi Hendrix was also in that same one, which was cool. I think it was Purple Haze. There's somebody else in there too that you play. Hayley Williams, she was in it. The drummer from Blink 182 was in it. I forget his fucking name.
Travis Barker.
Yeah, there we go.
Travis Barker drummed on everyone's shit though. He was just like he was out there drumming.
Big old drum slut.
Do you remember that weird thing from the early 2000s? It was like the guy from Rancid and then like Travis Barker and then some white dude
the
rapper.
Transplants.
It was a really that was so fucking
that white
weird.
dude
rapper's
name was Skinhead Rob.
Oh my god, Skinhead
I may or may not have went to their first live performance as a band at the House of Blues Anaheim.
That was such a weird fucking record, but I liked it.
I didn't go to see them though. Just to be clear, I was a teenage boy who wanted to see the Distillers because
I understand.
That's all it was. Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, that was just a weird. It was just a weird time for music, and you just got stuff like that. I guess Skinhead Rob. I'm weird that you remember that.
Oh, big Transplants fan. Diamonds and Guns was their first big single, but from there it turned into.
Oh, I know that song. Okay.
Yeah, it was a weird record. I love weird eclectic records like that.
I wish I didn't
but it
have
was
all
like,
this Transplants knowledge in my head still though.
I wouldn't have remembered Skinhead Rob. I'll tell you.
You ever watched the interviews with Nardwar, that dude who does those really cool like interviews with like bands and musicians and stuff? If you haven't, like, Google him. His name's Nardwar. It's spelled like really weird, but he goes into like obsessive detail. Like he knows like best friends who live down the street from people like when they were growing up and stuff. And so like the gimmick always like he like blows their minds by like bringing up some like obscure like records or like really weird things from their past they're not expecting. And they're always like kind of like touching because it's like, oh man, like how'd you discover this? I haven't thought about this forever. This dude interviewed the Transplants, and before they could get to him, like because he's really like unique and eclectic the way he answers questions, he was just annoying the hell out of them, and they were just basically threatening him with violence. And the interview ended like 6 minutes in, and he couldn't get to any of his stuff. I'm sure they would have loved like him pulling out all these like obscure like facts about them and like their past and stuff. But they were just like, no, this dude's weird. I think this is a joke. He might be making fun of me or something. I'm gonna get angry with him first. And Skinhead Rob was
like
not a fan
Eric
of him.
Andre show or something.
Well, Skinhead Rob. Oh, I mean, you've heard enough of the Transplants to know like he doesn't rap so much as yell at the top of his lungs directly into the microphone. It is like the most forceful rapping I've ever heard. It was so weird. I think that's why I was drawn to it. It's just like you have the punk aspect, you have all the sampling and stuff. You have Travis Barker, and then you have this guy rapping like this. It was so fucking weird. We need more weird.
I think one of the weirdest, well, I guess it's not something I came across, but like every now and again, I'll like head over, I'll go on YouTube Music and I'll look up Body Count. Remember Body Count?
I remember Body
Ice-T's
Count.
band. The song where he just says body counts in the house, body count, and it's just that the entire song over and over and over. That's cool. But like
I do remember that.
There have been a couple songs that'll come up on Sirius XM. We have Sirius XM, by the way, because we basically bullied them into giving us like a year for like $3 a month or something. Anyway, yeah, a couple songs of like a couple of body count songs will come on Sirius XM every now and again, and I'll be like, holy shit, this is good. What band is this? I won't even know it. It'll be body count. Like, holy shit, Ice-T is great. Like, I like him more in body count than I do in Law and Order. Or is he in Law and Order? What show is he in?
Yeah, it's Law and Order.
Okay.
It's Law and Order.
SVU specifically.
Oh,
SVU.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Skinhead Rob started out as a roadie for bands like AFI and Rancid, so that's how he got apparently into that world with Tim Armstrong and stuff. So,
so
makes
weird,
no
man.
sense.
It's such a weird. I loved it because it was so weird. I guess it's just I love weird put together groups like that, whether they're from like other bands already or not. Just it always makes for something. I don't know if it's always good, but it always makes for something.
Like Audio Slave.
Yeah, I love Audio Slave.
Yep.
See, here's the thing, and this is always my controversy. I do not like Zach De La Rocha as a vocalist. I don't think that's just not something I want to listen to. And so I've never gotten into Rage Against the Machine. That is just not me. So you just replace the one thing I don't like with something else.
Yep, Chris Cornell.
Perfect, right? It's perfect for me. But like
That's fair, man. Yeah, he basically is just like what you described earlier, just shouting into the microphone.
It's
like
a lot, man. I
yeah.
don't want to listen to that for like a whole record, a song or two. Like fine, but like I don't want to listen. Like, okay, I get it.
But
You
the
know, I feel
Bulls
like
are
it's my
on
dad
parade.
yelling
We
at
get it, Zach. Fuck.
Yeah, I can't listen to like music that is just about that. You know, that's just not for me.
Did you know the body counts in the house though?
Yes, I did know body counts in the house.
Just want to make sure.
Did you know transplants in the hizzy? Do we say hizzy anymore?
We should.
We should bring back hizzy.
Not unironically, we don't.
Yeah, I've never actually said that word.
Hizzy?
Bring back track balls. Too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed
balls.
to say that word.
Oh, you're allowed. I give you permission to say hizzy.
I'm not falling for that.
You can say hizzy. I promise. Don't say any of the words in the Hateful Eight, but you can say hizzy.
This guy over here occasionally gives me permission to say things, and I'm just.
Whenever I skeet or reskeet something that has, you know, let's say some words, you know, I always post it to the group like I give you permission to click like on this, and they never do.
No, I will click like, but I'm not commenting further. That's the difference.
You can. I gave you I gave you permission.
Oh, you should just join the Olives chat. There's none of that in there. It's just us posting pictures of
hating
olives.
cheese.
Yeah, for some reason you're supposed to be
in
talking
the
about
Olives chat room. What the hell?
You can repeat all my takes about BioShock Infinite word for word. I'm saying I give you permission.
Listeners, I want to clarify, I don't hate all cheeses. I do like some cheeses like pizza and lasagna and shit, but I will not eat mac and cheese.
I didn't realize pizza and lasagna were kinds of cheese now.
Well,
they are now.
I meant like, I like lasagna, or not fucking lasagna. I like mozzarella, Swiss, I like the white cheeses, but not the like artificial.
Whoa.
Not the artificial like nacho cheese. Mac and cheese, Velveeta can get fucked. I hate that shit. Kraft singles.
What is wrong with mac and cheese? I just don't understand.
Don't like I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the taste of it.
You are You're a
I know.
special man.
I'm such a fucking alien. I don't know what is
what is wrong.
I don't know what happened to me, but
It's like when people say they don't like something weird, like I don't like ice cream or something. It's like, what's
That's
wrong with
fucking
you? Why
weird.
do you not like ice cream?
a buddy of mine like just hates chocolate with a passion, which is weird to me because I figured like everybody on the planet liked chocolate unless you're maybe you're allergic to it. I don't know. Maybe people can be allergic to it, but
It's like, are you a dog?
People are allergic to it, and I pity those people. But
yeah, just like a little Hershey bar every now and again, just like nubbing on a little Hershey bar every now and again.
I'm a symphony man. I love a good symphony. That is my favorite.
Or a Heath bar. Throwback.
Heath is good. I've always been a symphony person.
I can't find a full-sized Heath these days.
You can only find like Halloween size?
Yeah, I can find the mini ones in the Halloween bags, or it'll be one of the ice cream toppings I can get when I'm out, but I can't just go to the store and buy a regular ass Heath bar.
Y'all ever get a Heath Blizzard? Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
That is the best Blizzard, if you ask me.
For
sure.
On the topic of candy bars, how's everybody feel about Zero? That like Zero candy bar that like I never see anybody buying or eating.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't even know what that is.
I know what it is. I've never bought one. I've never seen anyone eat one, and I'm not going to break that trend anytime soon.
I eat candy bars on a daily basis, and I am not familiar with Zero.
Zero candy bar. The Zero candy.
Is it like supposed to be healthy?
No, it's my camera's not going to show that. It's candy bar composed of a combination of caramel, peanut, and almond nougat covered with a layer of white fudge. So like, it looks good and sounds good, but that's just
it's a MAGA Snickers.
It's just yeah. It's just it's just
white fudge, caramel, peanut, and nougat.
Snickers.
Yeah, it's a MAGA Snickers. Yeah, okay, cool.
I like a good payday. Y'all like payday?
Oh yeah, payday.
We
Payday
as a
rules.
society don't appreciate payday enough. Payday is good.
Here's the thing, though. They don't put as much salt as they used to. Am I right?
They don't. No.
That's not as salty as it used to be.
Are you thinking about the salted nut roll? Like that's
no, like a payday, because it used to have a lot of salt on the.
It used to be that only salt had more salt than a payday.
Yeah. Because I love salted caramel. I don't know.
That's why I bring my own salt shaker everywhere I go, just in case, man. Like
you never
like
know.
My salt salty, bro.
Yeah, the salt is not salty enough.
I never was a fan because of that, but my compromise is a Baby Ruth. Sometimes when I want to be filled, like enough filling, I'm like, cool, this has got a lot of peanuts in there. I'm gonna go for the Baby Ruth.
100%.
So
yeah,
that's my healthy alternative. Like, you know what? I don't want to go too crazy with my candy bar. I'll go a little bit healthy and go Baby Ruth here and kind of take it easy.
Sounds good.
Take it easy with the Baby Ruth.
I'm going to drive Andre crazy because I've had this conversation with him at least half a dozen times. Best candy bar ever made, the Nutrageous, because it's got the one thing I want that they never do with any other candy bar. It's got peanuts and peanut butter in there. Yeah, I'm the freak that likes the chunky peanut butter. So that's what
I like chunky peanut butter.
Yeah, so
I like it in some things.
That's what that is, along with some caramel and this chunky form factor. And it's good, and I can only get it by the box these days off Amazon. I got it. I'm still working through this one I got for my birthday, and it's great. But
wasn't there a candy bar called a Chunky?
Yeah, that's got
raisins. It's like square.
It's square and it's got raisins.
Yeah,
that's why I don't like it. The raisin. I don't like raisins.
There's a Seinfeld joke. Like he has one in his pocket. Like Kramer has one in his pocket, and he's like, "Oh, it's just a Chunky," and like somebody's like worried that it's something else.
I only know about that from Family Guy. They made some joke about it, about having like a Chunky or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. But the worst thing about the Nutrageous is that they sell another bar called the Outrageous, which is the same thing, but with Reese's Pieces inside instead of peanuts. I'm like, don't be doing that shit to me.
No, that doesn't hit. That's not it. I didn't mean to rhyme. That doesn't hit. That's not it.
Was that your wasn't Nutrageous your nickname in high school, Dre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was my name.
Oh damn, hell yeah, dude.
You know, I mean, he knows. He heard the legend.
To the windows, windows and the walls.
Yeah.
Hey, can't be helped.
Hey, you got what you got sometimes. I mean, what can I say? Can't help what you were born with.
Oh shit! Should we? It's getting a little late. Should we cap this off with some random recommended games and vamoose on out of here?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Random recommended games.
Any game you wanna recommend to the listeners? Just go on, shout it out. You can be as quick or as thorough as you want to be. Who wants to go first?
I have to think of one. Because I always come in here and say ape out. I'm not saying ape out for the 1400th time. Like, I'm not.
But
So
it would be
the
the first time you said it on Super Ghost.
It would not.
No,
Oh, because it was Super Pod Saga before.
That's true.
That's true. But I'm not. I want to think of something else.
I've got one I can wing out here. So I've been getting real into Wario Land 3 for like no reason. I think I came across something on Instagram and I was like, okay, shit, I want to play Wario Land 3 now. And I don't remember the last area I was at, but I'm getting real into it. I got real pissed off because I couldn't figure out where the fuck to go. But it turns out I'm just really stupid and I had to look up a guide to figure out where to go. But it's more of a it's got more of like a Metroidvania type feel to it than like Wario Land 4. You'll have to go through each level. Each level has like 4 chests. There's gray, blue, green, and like red, I think. And the chests will have items you need to progress to different levels. And like they'll either open up a path to a new level, or they'll change that level in some cool way. Like you'll get some seeds that'll grow beanstalks in certain levels, and you climb those beanstalks to get further in those levels. Or like sometimes they'll have an item that you'll need that'll give you a power up, like a spiked helmet, so you can break breakable platforms above you, or overalls that let you do a butt slam or something stupid. But yeah, really cool game. The music is pretty fucking good too. Wario Land 3 is pretty sweet.
I got one now that we're talking Nintendo. It's something that's on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Classics app. And it never came out here originally, but you can play it on our app now. It's called Psycho Dream. Psycho Dream is a very, very bizarre game. It's a platform. It's a side-scrolling action game, ostensibly, but to describe it that way is doing it a huge disservice. I'm not even sure that I can describe what it is. Think of the weirdest anime you've ever seen in the 90s times 10. This thing is off its rocker, and you can play it for $0 if you have Nintendo's Switch Online subscription. So definitely go do that. Yes, it's not in English, but I promise it doesn't matter.
Nope.
It does this is beyond the bounds of language. So yeah, I don't even want to describe it because I don't want to like ruin the quote unquote surprise. You just have to see it for yourself. Go to this app and play Psycho Dream.
Man, I remember when that came out. I'm like, I remember hearing about this forever. Like, I could finally play this thing. And then I beat it like in a few hours. I'm like, hey, let's play it with the other character again. I'm like, okay. I beat it twice in a day. The game's fucking crazy.
I remember being so mad on our previous creative endeavor because you did both. I was like, what character are we doing? You know, because we were going to talk about this. And then you did both of them. And then I was like, why didn't you tell me to do both? Why did you do both? I was upset. I was very upset about it.
You were very upset at the time, yes. You know what? I'm not going to talk about a Nintendo game now, Super or otherwise. It's summertime. We're winding down from summer. I'm going to tell you to go fishing on your computer with Cast and Chill.
I've been seeing you playing this a lot on Discord. What is this game?
You pick a guy. You pick an animal friend to go on a boat. And then you cast and you chill.
Sweet.
You go fishing on it's a beautiful pixel game presentation. You get money for the fish, and you use this money to get better rods and better tackle sets and better boats. And there's an old man that's like, hey, there's more fish over here. And there's a better tackle set I keep in the back. You should have that. And I know some of you are like, yeah, I don't want to play on the computer though, even though you can play passively by letting it just run on its own. I do that a lot. That's why I have hours upon hours, hundreds of them, because it just plays by itself a good chunk of the time.
Okay.
Well, they're releasing it on consoles and mobile in a few months, according to the About screen. So, especially mobile, if you're about that passive life where you can just let it fish on its own for a while. But if you're like me and you want them trophy catches too, because I think I need like 2 or 3 more fish out of 50 with the trophy mark next to them. Like, they're just taunting me at this stage. You still got to do real fishing on your own. I go this in slightly better detail on our show, but yeah, cast and chill, $15. Just go do it. Cast and chill.
I have I just recently got a Nintendo Switch 2, Roman numeral 2.
Ooh, okay.
It's the cool 2. So like now, like a whole world's open. I had sworn off Nintendo because of my own mistakes I've made in the past, and I was out for a couple of years. And so like it's interesting to be back and to like catch up on some like, some Nintendo exclusive games that like I may have missed. So I've been trying to play some stuff, but luckily after I purchased the Switch 2 is when that UFO 50 announcement came that was on Switch. So I also don't play on computer or anything. So just from like a comfort standpoint, I need to be away from the space I work in. I can't poop and cook in the same spot. So I've been playing UFO 50. I don't need to recommend that to anybody. I'm the weirdo who's just barely playing it for the first time. But I was also going to go in and get Triangle Strategy for the Switch, but then it just stealth released on PlayStation 5 today. So just a Gamescom announcement, I guess, of some kind. So it was on sale for $41 for the PlayStation 5 version of it. So I decided to get that. I was going to be playing that had I not been on this show right now. So I'll play a little bit of it afterwards to see. So weird to bring it up in a recommendation section. I'm realizing that now. I haven't even played a minute of it, so never mind. But Cairn was like a mountain climbing game and they announced a couple months back on one of those like PlayStation showcases. But there's a demo for it that was free that like I really enjoyed. It was there definitely is going to be like more to it than just climbing like over obstacles and stuff. Like there definitely seems to be like some stuff under the surface there that looks really neat. But that was like a really cool game. I would highly recommend, at least checking out the demo for, because it's free to see if it's something you'll like want to try. And ultimately when the game comes out, hey, there you go. Now you have an idea of what to expect.
Okay.
I fully endorse. Holy shit! I fully endorse Triangle Strategy. That I think that's one of my top 3 tactics RPGs. That game is sweet.
Aren't there only 3 tactics RPGs? Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre, and Triangle Strategy. Are there more?
Yeah.
Hey,
no.
This is Fire Emblem Erasure.
Oh, see, like Fire Emblem.
This is Shining Force
I don't mean
Erasure.
to do that to Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem, I always feel like is not quite the same type of strategy game as those games are, because not because it's like worse or bad or anything, but it's just it doesn't have like the same like different mechanics behind the scenes and stuff.
I'm sorry, it's not tilted a certain way, so it doesn't count.
Genuinely mean that. Like Advanced Wars and Fire Emblem to me are more like strategy games, but like not in the same like strategy RPG like world that I throw that into. That could just be a personal bucket, and I don't.
No,
no shade on Fire Emblem. I mean, I loved like what was the DS one? Or maybe it was 3DS. Awakening?
Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light.
No, it wasn't that one. I think Awakening.
That's the original.
No, that was what was on DS too.
Okay, well,
they remade.
I think it was just called Shadow Dragon on DS.
I put tons and tons of hours into that one, and then when I put my 3DS in a washing machine and I swore off Nintendo, I didn't get to play anymore. But I'm excited to come back and play more Fire Emblem to catch up on it. But yeah, I just no shade to Fire Emblem. I didn't knock it because I didn't include it on that list, because it's only because I consider it like a different style of strategy game in my mind.
Yeah.
For no other reason than an arbitrary definition in my own personal little bubble, which means nothing.
That's fair. That's very fair. Like Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre, Triangle Strategy, they're much meatier games than like Fire Emblem or even like Shining Force. Like there's I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, they're just way meatier, way chunkier games than those.
They're also faster paced.
Maybe
Like
not
Fire Emblem, you can
Transplants.
play like at a quicker pace than you can some of those other games, which is a benefit at some points, especially on a mobile situation, on the go and everything.
Yeah, Shining Force plays out slow, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind the pace, but yes, for sure.
This is where Steve omits how much time he spent playing Three Houses and moves on to the next thing.
Which is
Oh,
ending the show.
Yeah, that's it. That's the show, everybody. We're getting out of here. Make sure to go check out all of our stuff, superghost.site. Maybe next week, Gerry, Beth, and Greg will come back onto the show. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they will. I'm just joking. Go,
Who knows?
go check out Find Time. Their show rules. Your link, it's like findtie.me, isn't it? Isn't that what
Yeah,
it is?
fineti.me.
Yeah, or yeah, just look him up on Blue Sky. Same with all of Darren's stuff.
Yep.
Go look up Pixels and Polygons or Darren's own personal one on Blue Sky. Go look up all this stuff because his show is awesome too. The little bite-sized episode. I keep doing this like all the time now.
Watch out, Proud Boy.
Yeah. And that's it. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.